Welcome to Rusty Rails Rail Fan Special. On July 17th, 2025, we made a trip to Dollywood and recorded the train, the Dollywood Express. Pulling the train that day was locomotive number 192, Klondike Katy. Now, you may notice that locomotive number 192 looks an awful lot like locomotive number 190, the Yukon Queen, at Tweetsy Railroad. That's because these two locomotives are sisters. Both of them served up in Alaska on the White Pass and Yukon Railroad, and both were brought to the mountains of Tennessee and North Carolina in 1960. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the sights and sounds of locomotive number 192, Klondike Katy, here at Dollywood. Our first shot that we catch of Dollywood Express locomotive number 192 is of the engine charging through the station on a test run. Locomotive number 192 returns from the test run. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please give the video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell to be notified about future uploads. Also, join our Discord. Link is down in the description down below, and channel memberships are now active. You can join by the join button or the link in the description down below. Some of the perks of becoming a member are early access to new videos, member shoutouts, priority reply comments, and photo and status updates. And we hope to see you along with the Rusty Rails crew really soon. Here's the history of locomotive number 192, Klondike Katy.
December the 7th, 1941, came the attack on Pearl Harbor and the U.S. involvement in World War II. After the attack in Hawaii, it was determined that a military highway would be needed to protect Alaska from an invasion. So in 1942, the United States Army took over the White Pass and Yukon Railroad way up in Skagway, Alaska, and used it to move the materials and the personnel needed to build the Alcan Military Highway. In April of 1943, the Baldwin Locomotive Works out of Eddystone, Pennsylvania built our narrow-gauge Mikado-style engine number 192. She weighs about 211,000 pounds and is a genuine coal-fired, steam-driven Type 282 locomotive. That 282 wheel configuration means she's got two small wheels in the front, a larger drive wheels in the middle, and two small wheels in the back. After she was built, she was shipped out to the White Pass Yukon Railroad and commissioned into the U.S. Army. Now over 280,000 tons of supplies along with thousands of troops and other personnel travel behind this engine and others just like her. There was up to 34 trains a day to support the road construction, and in only 9 months what they said to be impossible became possible. The Alcan Military Highway was completed. Bet y'all didn't realize you're being pulled up this mountain by a true veteran of World War II. Here at Dollywood, we're proud of all of our veterans from all branches of the military, and our thoughts and prayers go out to those on active duty today. Do we have any veterans on the train with us today? Veterans, raise your hands, everyone. Let's give these folks a round of applause. Thank you for serving our country. God bless each and every one of you. After World War II is over, Engine 192 remained on the White Pass Yukon Railroad until her retirement in 1960. But in 1961, she was sold to an East Tennessee theme park named Rebel Railroad. That's when she affectionately became known as Klondike Katy.
Now that locomotive number 192 Klondike Katy is back in the station, let's take a ride behind the locomotive. We'll be riding in car number 4. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Dollywood Express train ride.
Alright, now that we got everybody on the train, everybody look up to the red cable at the top of your car.
Folks, the cable overhead is for medical emergencies only. If there is a true medical emergency, please hold down on the cord for 2 seconds and release. After the cable has been pulled, the conductor will acknowledge that the full cord has been pulled and will notify the engine crew and EMTs to prepare an emergency response. The train will not stop. We will quickly proceed to the nearest first aid location. Do not pull cables or lost cell phones, cameras, etc. The train will not stop for these items.
We'll be traveling behind engine 192. She is a coal-powered, steam-driven engine. She will spew out smoke, soot, and cinders. Please be sure to protect your eyes and the eyes of your children. Should you happen to get a cinder in the eye, try not to rub the affected eye. Simply take the hand and cover it. Wait till we get back to the depot, and that's when you can talk to any of the depot agents. And they'll direct you to safety and first aid, and that's what I'll remove the cinder for you. That cable overhead is for true medical emergencies only. Although it may feel like one, a cinder in the eye is not considered a medical emergency. So please do not reach up and pull down on the emergency cord above your head for that reason. Now, if you pull the cord and it's not a medical emergency, we will make one for you. All aboard and welcome aboard the Dollywood Express. My name's Bradley. I'll be your conductor back here on the back of the train. Along with our fellow conductor Slack, he's going to be riding on the back of car 3 for our trip here to Great Smoky Mountains. We'll be departing here in just a few moments as soon as we get the all clear from our depot master. And thank you, Depot Master Caitlin, for giving us the all clear. And just trying to remind everybody, must be sitting up. That does include the children.
At this time, we would like to remind you to please remain seated at all times. This does include small children, as they are not permitted to stand on their lap or while the train is in motion. Thank you.
And that engineer is ready to go. Those 2 whistles mean.
Those 2 whistles you just heard tell us that our engineer has received our all clear, and we will be pulling out of the depot at any moment. As we get ready to depart, let me remind you of a couple of the safety rules you will need to know for our trip today. Please remember to remain seated at all times. This does include small children, as they are not permitted to stand on your lap, on the seat, or on the floor. If you have small children in your group, please have them sit in the center portion of your seat with the adult on the outside edges. Also, remember to keep all body parts inside the car at all times, and the use of tobacco products is not permitted during our trip. Thank you.
Alright, here we go. We're leaving town for the first time today. And now that we're moving you folks back here on the last few cars, look over to the left-hand side and wave goodbye to Depot Master Caitlin. She's going to be down there in the middle of the depot. Tell her we're going places. We'll see her back here in a day or two when we get the mode. And we've never been gone longer than a week. See you later, Caitlin. You know, here at Dollywood, we're going to be the friendliest place to folks. Except that's on the train to keep it that way. You go out of town on the count of three, or real out of town. 1, 2, 3.
Howdy.
Coming that world famous Clifton Bridge, and they want to grab 2 loads up. This 1 load they're not going to make it back out to the car. Is that good? You guys sit back and relax. I'll tell you a little bit about this rolling diesel engine that we're riding behind today. In Dallas, 1941 came the attack on Pearl Harbor and the U.S. involved in World War II. After the attack in Hawaii, it was training in the military in how language we needed in order to protect Alaska. So in 1942, the U.S. Army took over the White Castle Yukon Railroad and used it to move the material, supplies, and personnel needed to build the Alpine military highway. In April of 1943, the Baldwin Locomotive Works out of Eddystone, Pennsylvania, built our narrow gauge Mikado style engine number 192. It weighs a little over 211,000 pounds. It was a Type 282 locomotive, and she had 2 small wheels in the front, 2 small wheels in the back, and 8 larger drive wheels. Railroad of Scottsdale, Alaska, and into 192 was commissioned as part of the United States Army. Over 280,000 tons of supplies and materials, along with thousands of troops and other personnel traveled behind this engine and other engines and flight. Construction engine only 9 months, what seemed impossible has been possible. The Alpine military highway was completed on time. You folks are traveling behind a veteran of World War II. We here at Dollywood are proud of all veterans from all branches of the military, and our thoughts and prayers go out to those on active duty today. And if we have any veterans on board with us, we thank you all for your service to our country. Let's give our folks a big round of applause for me. We appreciate you guys. That's our largest construction project we've ever had here at Dollywood. The book will be handled for hidden holidays in the country. And I'm a little bit later this year before we have a great flight at Dollywood in the spring of 2026. In 1960, Engine 192 was retired, and in 1961, she was sold to Rebel Railroad, which she affectionately became known as Klondike Katy. Katy was the first chapter on the property. That's in 1961 when the park was known as Rebel Railroad. throughout the year, so throughout the park, so Lucy from Russell Railroad to Dollywood Express to Philadelphia City, Tennessee, all the way to present-day Dollywood, where she continues her tradition of hard work. Good road to the right hand side. Home is the grab it roller coaster. It uses three separate launches. Takes it out to the waterfall and through the tunnel. You can also see the mystery line is the high-speed roller coaster with white loops and an 85-foot, 95-degree vertical drop. And there they go on drop line. It's going to take you up 230 feet, spin you around, and give you a nice good dolly look, and then drop you back down to the ground at 77 miles an hour. That roller coaster with the blue rails, that's Wild Eagle, and there's nothing above you or below you. There's nothing hanging on either side of the track, and it's going to take you up to 21 stories, drop you 13 feet, and then from 110 foot time loop, and it's 61 miles per hour. A little further up on the right, you see start bringing over the Katy Express, the forward and backwards launches and the roller coaster. Drop to the red rail from Tennessee Tornado, which is a 128-foot drop, 110-foot back loop. All these mountains, the land of blue smoke. Smoky Mountains are the natural habitat. The more types of flowers and plants and trees than anywhere else in the United States. Even in the air, you can hear the songs of over 200 different species of birds and flies. The Smoky Mountains are a never-ending song that changes with each season and with each and every pair of eyes. Here at Dollywood, we're real proud of Klondike Katy, so much so we like to give her a chance to show off every now and then. You folks like to hear that engineer play you a tune on that bobbing locomotive whistle? Alright, then on the count of three, let's all tell that engineer up there to blow the whistle. You ready? 1, 2, 3! Klondike Katy, thanks again for that round of applause. If you look to your left, you'll see, of course, the great Smoky Mountains back there in the distance, the place of blue smoke. At the dawn of the 20th century, there were more than 1,200 farmlands that dotted the hills and hollows here in the Smoky Mountains. Until the logging companies came through and logged them out, there just about wasn't nothing left. The Great Smoky Mountains were established as a national park in 1940, and they are the most visited national park in the United States, with 13 million visitors each year. Now heading back down on the left, way up there on the hilltop, you're going to see a cabin up there, and it's a really nice cabin too. Anybody know whose cabin that is up there? And no, it's not Dolly's, it's just a rental cabin. We have no idea whose cabin that is up there. It's not Miss Dolly Parton's, but every now and then we'll see people sitting out here on the front porch watching the train go by. But since you guys were thinking about the Tennessee Mountain Dog, we'll head back down to Dollywood. I'll let Miss Dolly Parton tell you about it.
fragrance makes the summer wind so sweet. And on the hilltop, an eagle spreads its wings, and songbird up in hope sings melody. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as the day side. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the nearby. Walking home from church on Sunday, going to love, just laughing, talking, making future plans. And when the folks ain't looking, he might steal a kiss or two, sitting in the porch swing, holding hands. In my Tennessee mountain home, life is as peaceful as the day beside. In my Tennessee mountain home, crickets sing in the fields nearby.
Now this engine is operated the same way today as she was when she was first built in 1943. And there's Julie up there waving to the left-hand side of the cab. Y'all wave back to her. Now she's the one responsible for getting us all up here by hand shoveling the coal into the firebox. This engine's operated the same way today as she was when she was built in 1943. And on a busy day, Klondike Katy will burn up to 5 tons of coal, drink up 5,000 gallons of water, and pull about 5,000 passengers up the mountain and back. We here at Dollywood are proud of our engines and the crews who operate them, and we hope you all enjoy riding behind them just as much as we do. Over on your left is the Thunderhead wooden roller coaster. It crosses over and under itself 32 times. You're right to see that big pink butterfly. That's the Dolly Park experience. You stop by and visit the Dolly experience. It's a good way to cool off later on today. after that main crossing here in town, let's do that real loud howdy again on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Later in the day over here on your right-hand side, Smoky Mountain River Red Haze, but I'm going to hop in one of those rafts. No two rounds are the same. It's full of exciting dips and turns. And you've got Lightning Rod back there. That's the wooden roller coaster. It has over 20 seconds of air time and hits a top speed of 73 miles per hour. Klondike Katy wants me to show you where she sleeps at night. Off to your right, that pretty building is Dollywood Express train shop. This first building is the rebuilding engine from the wheels to the smokestack, and you also see engine number 70. Cinderella sitting out front. She was built in 1938. Make sure you check the Dollywood app and your smart map for the latest show time. Country Fair, it's just down the hill from the train. And tonight, weather permitting, at 9:40, they'll have that drone and fireworks show in Bobwood Grove. More than 500 drones will take to the sky above Dollywood. They have dance parties at 8:45 and 9:15. On behalf of myself, I'm Ryan, your conductor back here on the back of the train, along with my fellow conductor Slack, who's riding on the back of car 3. I'd like to thank you all for riding with us here on the Dollywood Express. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Dollywood.
Once again, we would like to remind you to please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop. We will let you know when it is safe to exit. Thank you and enjoy yourself here at Dollywood.
Go ahead and start gathering up all those belongings that you brought with you. Gather up any trash that you might have accumulated and have it ready to place in those barrels located on the boardwalk. As we roll back into the depot, I need everybody to please remain seated for me. Even after the train comes to a stop, remain seated. I'll let you know when it's safe to exit. Could roll forwards or backwards. Just stay seated. Everybody look up at that silver number located at the front of your car. If you're on cars 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, raise your right hands good high for me. Point them to your right and follow those fingers off the train onto the boardwalk to the back. And this last car number 7, you can exit to the left.
Thanks for watching, guys.
On behalf of myself, Engineer Al, Fireman Julie, all the conductors, we thank you all for riding with us here on the Dollywood Express. Enjoy the rest of your day at Dollywood.
Our second run by that we caught of locomotive number 192 is at Owens Farm.
Don't be chicken, eat them chickens. Bye-bye.
Locomotive number 192 returns to town from the second trip of the day. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please give the video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell to be notified about future uploads. Also, join our Discord. Link is down in the description down below, and channel memberships are now active. You can join by the join button or the link in the description down below. Some of the perks of becoming a member are early access to new videos, member shoutouts, priority reply to comments, and photo and status updates. And we hope to see you along with the Rusty Rails crew really soon. Locomotive number 192 departs the station with the third or fourth train of the day. I say third or fourth as lightning was detected within 5 miles of the park. Locomotive number 192 passes by the Hollywood at Dollywood sign. Locomotive number 192 pulls into the station. Our last shot that we catch is once again at Owen's farm. We left after this shot as it was in the low 90s Fahrenheit with a 115 degree heat index. We will return to Dollywood during the Harvest Festival, which starts in September and runs through the month of October.
sit back and relax. I'll tell you a little bit about this rolling piece of history that we're riding behind today. See you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good day here at Dollywood. December 7th, 1971,
Rusty rails, they call to me, chasing trains, wild and free, rail fanning adventures, oh what a sight, Rusty Rails Productions shining bright, tracks winding through the land, with camera in hand, I take a stand, rail fanning adventures, oh what a sight, Rusty Rails Productions shine bright, yeah. Tracks winding through the land, with camera in hand, I take a stand, rail fanning adventures, oh what a sight, Rusty Rails Productions shining bright, yeah. Whistles blowing, engines roar, on these rusty rails I explore. Rail fanning adventures, oh what a sight, Rusty Rails Productions shining bright.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please give the video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell to be notified about future uploads. Also, join our Discord. Link is down in the description down below, and channel memberships are now active. You can join by the join button or the link in the description down below. And we hope to see you along the rusty rails really soon.